Hey guys, sorry it has been so long that I have put up a video. I've had craziness going on in my life of just being busy and work and school and everything, and I thought I would have more time over fall break to film videos for you guys, but I found out I actually had less time over break to film videos. So my apologies for that, but I made it a point to sit down and film this video today, so it is happening. Yes, I have new hair, as always. So today's video is going to be all about hair. It's going to be all about my hair timeline from what it was at the beginning to what it is now. I thought about doing a video like this a couple months back, but I hadn't done as much to my hair, and now I have. So I figured, why not? Let's just go ahead and do this thing. So being probably 12, I wanted to try out the quote-unquote scene hair. Now, by the time I actually got this hair, I was about 14 because no one ever cut my hair right. And I have a video on everything that I did with my scene hair. That was one of my hands down favorite hairstyles that I had had. Now, I hadn't done anything in the way of color because my mom would not let me, and once I got into cosmetology school is when kind of color exploded all over this hair because I was able to then. But anyway, so my first hairstyle was just my plain scene hair and all natural, but it was really freaking long. Then after that hairstyle, I kind of got lazy with keeping up with my bangs, so I let them grow out a little bit and I just would wear it wavy and then just hair. After that, I decided I missed the bangs and I wanted some more bangs, but this time, instead of doing my swoop scene bangs that I had always done, I decided to try straight across bangs. Now, I had had these when I was really young, and I was like, they did not look very good on me then. I don't know how they'll look on me now. So I was very hesitant about it, but I missed the bangs and I couldn't really do the swoop much anymore because every time I would see my boyfriend, he would mess up my hair on purpose, and it took like 45 minutes to do my hair. And my hair was just pissing me off by then because it was so long and it would not do what I wanted it to do. So we switched to straight across bangs. So that is when this hair came about. So after my straight across bangs that I did, I decided to do an ombre to my hair. I did it was almost like tips and ombre at the same time, and I had layers. I wasn't a huge fan of that, so I ended up just deciding to cut 7 inches off of my hair. And then I decided to cut 7 more inches off of my hair because the lob hairstyle was really in and just being introduced then, and that's kind of what happened there. Then after that, I decided I wanted to go darker, so I did, it was like a darker, reddish brown type dealio, and I just did box color for that one, because after I did that one, I wanted to do freehand highlights in that. I actually ended up doing the freehand highlights on my own. Instead of doing that, I really should have gone blonde first, but no, my genius self decided to do that and then go blonde. Keep in mind, this is the beginning of cosmetology school, and we were not very skilled when it came to bleaching somebody's hair. I ended up with pretty much highlighter yellow hair until I went to the store and got toner and toned it down a little bit. I still had pretty yellow hair. It was very brassy. And by then, I had also decided to grow out my straight across bangs. So they were about, say about here, maybe on my face. And I had just worn them to the side. So after that, I did something that I never thought I would do. I decided to do a slight undercut. I did this little shaved patch underneath here, and I was freaking out a little bit when she was taking those clippers and just going So after shaving my hair, I decided to do silver. Now, silver is something I had wanted to do for a long time. So I did my blonde hair around December, and then when we came back to school after break in January, I was like, time to do silver. So we bleached it again and we did the toner on it. It turned out kind of more a blue-ish type silver. it was not the silver I was hoping for, but it ended up looking okay. So I rocked that for a minute, and then it started to turn a little green. Not too pretty. When it started to turn green, I freaked out a little bit. I was like, we gotta get rid of this because this color is absolutely hideous. So I decided to put a like coppery auburn color in it, and it came out with this hair color. Now, I love this hair color, but this hair color faded so fast and it made me so sad. Again, still growing out the bangs, still had the lob haircut. I had that length of haircut for a really long time because I was just a huge fan of that on myself, and I still had my undercut at this time, and we had just colored everything that, so all of my undercut and all my hair was this red color. Now, you know how I said I was growing out my bangs and it had gotten to the length of about here, and they were just a really awkward length, and I wanted a little bit of layers in with my lob haircut because I did not have any at this point. I just wanted them to, like my bangs and the rest of my hair to blend. So I was trying to coach my friend through how to cut my bangs in order to get them to blend all together, and she did not exactly listen to me, so I ended up with a mullet. Yeah. I was a little upset that I had a mullet. I mean, I didn't blame her. I was not mad at her, but it was a little frustrating because I was trying to grow out my hair and then it turned into a mullet. So this whole top section of my hair was about yay long, and the rest was about yay long. It looked, to say the least, interesting. So I tried curling my hair, I tried angling my hair, I tried stacking my hair, all to get this to blend, but there was just too much that had been cut on the top, and I didn't know what else to do with it. I was just looking in the mirror and hated it because this was one length, and then this was angled. I was trying to stack it in the back to get it to blend, and then I had my shaved undercut. My hair was like 4 different lengths, and I just was over it, and it just was not working out well for me anymore, and curling it was not helping. So I decided to just chop it all off, and that is when I did my pixie. Now, I had always said I would never, ever, 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 ever do a pixie on my hair because I had always been the girl with the long hair, the long brown natural hair, really thick, and never ever dreamed of cutting it that short. But because of my mullet haircut and just the awkward hair I had, I wanted to be able to like my hair again. So after having my pixie for a little bit, I had a lot of fun with the red pixie and just like combing it back or like wearing it to the side how I had it. I decided to do platinum blonde because I was really missing the blonde hair and I really liked platinum blonde, and I decided to do like an iridescent blonde, and I absolutely love that blonde. I never thought I would get rid of that blonde. It was so pretty. Anyway, so after the blonde, I decided I wanted to go a little bit shorter on the sides, and I decided I actually wanted her to shave them instead of just cut them. So I had her do about a 4 guard on the sides of my hair and keep the top longer. That is when I started my whole undercut process, and I did a black on the sides and a black shadow root with silver, and oh my word, I loved that hair so much. That and the blonde that I had with my pixie were 2 of my favorite things that I had done with my hair to that point. And I kept the silver and black for, I want to say it was about 2.5 to 3 months, which was a pretty long time for me to have the same hair color because I did not have the same hair color for very long ever. So the last day of school of my first year of cosmetology, all of our hair color was free, and I hadn't done a color yet, and I decided I want to do like the lightest pastel pink you can possibly think of, like almost blonde. So I put that on top of my silver. It was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I wasn't like opposed to what it looked like. My work was, on the other hand. My work was like, no, you have got to change your hair now or we cannot let you work here. So I was like, oh, well, crap. Freaking out a little bit, I decided to do red in my hair because I hadn't tried like a real red. The closest I'd gotten to red was that auburn color, and I decided, why not, let's try red, because that's the one thing I could think of that I knew would cover the pink and it would be an easy fix and I would be able to go to work the next day. Because I don't know why, they were okay with fire engine red hair, but they were not okay with pastel pink hair. Make no sense to me. But anyway, I did the red, and I actually loved that red color. I kind of regretted doing it after that because I ended up wanting to go back blonde, but I kept the red color for, I want to say like 2-ish months. After the red color, I decided I wanted to do something else, mix it up, change up colors. I decided I wanted to do my red shadow root with like the blonde color, and that did a lot of damage to my hair because getting all of the red out of my hair in order to where we could do the like purplish red at the root area and then have it fade into like an orangey blonde. It did damage my hair some, but after like several treatments and things like that, I was able to get it not so spaghetti-esque. And then after that, I was introduced to Overtone through Girl Scout on Instagram. She is like the bomb. So if you do not follow her, you should do that. But she actually had posted a lot about doing overtone to her hair, and I was like, what is overtone exactly? So I looked it up for myself, and it is an all-vegan color conditioner company, and it's a really cool company that they have, and I was kind of intrigued because I had never heard of colored conditioners before, so I was kind of skeptical about it, but I went ahead and ordered their Vibrant Orange Daily Conditioner, and I put that on top of the blonde areas that I had in my hair, and it made it a really bright, amazing orange, and my hair was like fire. It was amazing. I loved my orange hair so much. I ended up quitting my one job that I could not have bright, fun colored hair at, and being myself, I wanted to try out more fun colors, so that got us to the blonde, and I had been kind of wanting to change up my haircut because I had had the undercut haircut for so long, and it had grown out significantly by this point, and I was like, you know what, I want to go back to blonde on this top area so I can do vibrant colors over the top of it, and that brings us to the haircut I have currently. So that was about 2 weeks ago, and I'd seen a lot of pictures with the blunt bangs and the short bob, and I was like, you know what, I wonder how that would look on me. I was a little skeptical about it, but I was like, you know what, let's try it. What has stopped me in the past? So when I went back to blonde, I decided to change to this haircut that I have now, and I ordered the pastel purple from Overtone in their Go Deep treatment, and I actually just did that today. So that brings us to this hair, and this is the first application that I've done of it. You can do a couple and it kind of intensifies your color. That's what I did with my orange Overtone, so I'll probably go over it again, but I don't know, I really like this soft pastel purple that I got, and I still have my undercut, and I'm still digging this. I'm so excited to finally get to explore with the world of color more, and I'm finishing up my years of cosmetology, and I will soon be licensed. That is my hair history. If you guys have tried any of the crazy things that I have, or have questions about anything that I did to my hair, or what I had to do to fix my hair if I ever messed it up, any question that you have about hair that you can possibly think of, just let me know in the comments down below. That would be awesome. I would love to answer your questions for you, because I would rather you do your hair the safe way instead of doing it and messing your hair up or frying it off or something along those lines. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Also, if you have any more video suggestions, also let me know. I have a couple requests for things like a fall routine and a question video, or like a Q&A video, and I actually do really want to do the Q&A video. So if you have any questions about me and who I am as a person, or anything that I do, or any of that jazz, just let me know in the comments, because I'm looking for the more questions the better, because currently I'm like, I don't know what you guys want to know about me. So yeah, just let me know in the comments down below what questions you have. Other than that, just follow me on my social media. I have Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. All of that is Brew Beauty XXOO, and that will be linked down below, as well as my previous video, and I'll also have a link to Overtone in the description box down below, and I'll try to put the names of all the hair colors that I had as well, so if you guys really digged one of the colors that I did, you guys can do the same thing, if you know what I'm saying. I promise I will try to get more videos up. I literally have just been gone from like 8 in the morning to like 11 o'clock at night, every single day for the past 2 weeks and this upcoming week. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get videos for you, but it takes a second to film one and edit it and upload it, and I don't want to upload crappy content and you guys be like, wow, that was kind of a waste of my time. I want you guys to actually enjoy watching my videos, so I would rather just wait to do a video until I have the time. But anyway, I'm just rambling on by now. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that and also like this video if you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Bye!